Today, we're gonna revisit two of my favorites, Maker's Mark limited releases, and we're gonna get ready for that new FAE-02 that's about to come out. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. This is Carlos, and I am here at the Whiskey Corner. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, everyone that has shown me support, and thank you, everyone that is watching the videos, keeps commenting, liking, and subscribing. And guys, that is all I ask. If you would like to support the channel, one, I do have a Patreon, and I'll put it right here. And subscribing is the best way to support it. That'll really help out. So if you're feeling generous, you could always click that bell icon, like the video, and, well, comment on what the video is about. So today we are going to go over two favorites of mine, quite honestly. And we're gonna get ready for the new limited release from Maker's Mark that's about to come out, I would say, in the next few weeks. I know it has already came out in some places. I believe Chad and Sarah from It's Bourbon Night already did kind of a review on it, so I guess they already got it available. I believe they're in Kentucky, but obviously that's the mecca of Maker's Mark, but it has not been released here yet in South Florida. So it should be here probably in like the next few weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe the beginning to mid-October. So I'm excited about that. Now, if you don't know, Maker's Marks puts out a special limited release. It's what they call their Wood series. And I think 2019 was the first year that they did it, because I haven't tasted any before then. But I could be wrong. I guess you guys can comment below if I am wrong. But in 2019, they released their RC6. It was a really good bourbon. I actually don't have one, but I did get a sample of it, and I really liked it. Unfortunately, I wasn't collecting bourbon at that time, so I didn't buy a bottle. And now, for me to go and buy a bottle, I mean, they're like $100 or something like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. But I did wait for the next release, which came out in 2020, which is the SE4 Pr5. Now, this is a really, really great one, and it's just like very creamy, very sweet to the nose, and then the proof that it has is just goes along excellent with it, right? Now, quick little tidbit. This is actually a kind of sentimental bottle for me, because when I was offered the current job that I have right now, which I've been going after for a while, this is the bottle that I used to celebrate. I popped it, my wife had wine, I had this, and well, it's a done deal, right? So I really enjoy that one. And that was the 2020 release. Now in 2021, they decided to do two different releases. The first one that they released was at the beginning of the year, and that was the FAE-01. Now this one is a little bit more fruit forward and has tobacco and wood. The other one was more creamy and sweet and vanilla oaks, and it had like French oak stave. So it was a little bit on the sweeter end. They're both about 110 proof, and I wanted to kind of revisit these bottles because I am really excited about getting that FAE-02. I keep checking my Total Wine, my ABCs, and my local liquor stores every few days just to see that I don't miss it, because I definitely don't want to miss it, right? So let's pop well, not pop because we already popped them, but let's open these, have a pour, and, you know, share a drink. Let's go. Now, I have to say that I am not a Maker Mark's fan, right? Boom. It's not that I don't like Maker's Mark, right? I don't know. Like, I've never put myself to actually buy a regular Maker's Mark. And that could change, right? Because I know in my area at least, the Maker's 46 cast strength has come out. Unfortunately, it came out right now and it's the same price as these limited releases. So I'm actually gonna wait for the limited release, buy that, and then, you know, maybe next month or something like that, buy that 46 cast strength, because Maker's Mark 46 is a good bourbon. Maker's Mark is a good bourbon. The cast strength is pretty good. You know, I've never been I've never been compelled to actually buy a bottle. Not saying that they're not good, but yeah, I'd rather spend 60, 40 bucks, 30 bucks on something else, right? But these, I am compelled to buy, and I would spend the 60, 70, $75 that I have found them for. Now, these two particular bottles, I have bought them both at 63, but afterwards I see them at local liquor stores for 70 to 75, right? So we have the SE4 Pr5 right here. And again, like I said, this is from 2020, and the stave details say a marriage of virgin, toasted American and French oak staves. And the tasting notes are barreled finish for amplified notes of vanilla, baking spices, and creamy caramel. Now, this particular one is 110.8 proof, and from what I remember, it didn't really drink its proof, right? But let's see. Let's go in for a taste. Cheers. So you get the oak, the wood, spices, but it's not like a spice that like a rice spice or like a black pepper spice. Yeah, it's like a cinnamon spice, like a big red gum. It is creamy. It's definitely sweet. You feel the caramel, the vanilla, kind of like vanilla syrup. So it's kind of like a sweet and spicy, right? Because you do get the cinnamon spice, or some kind of other spice as well. But it's also sweet at the same time. So this one is really good. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. And no, I was right. I didn't remember it drinking at 110, quite honestly. So overall, it's really good. You know what I like doing? I like smelling the glass when there's almost nothing in there, or after I drink it all, because that's when I get the most richest smells of these bourbons. So cheers. Yeah. Like that sugar daddy candy taste. I mean, smell. Vanilla. It's really good. Fruit. And then the spices, yeah. You definitely smell all of that. So that is a great one. If you guys are still seeing that, do not pass that up. That's really good. Now, let's get into the FAE-01. Boom. Alright. Now, this one is also 110, but a little bit of a difference because this one's 110.3 proof. That one was 110.8. right? What I really like about Maker's Mark is that this is really tight. I don't know if you've seen another video that I had that one of my Woodenville, the cork kind of shrunk up and air was getting into it, so the actual whiskey was tainted. So this one is 2021 release. The stave details are 10 virgin toasted American oak staves, and the tasting notes are a fruit-forward expression with notes of tobacco and wood. So the proof is 110.3 proof. All right, so let's go in for a nose. You definitely smell the tobacco right from the start. Oak. Caramel, but not the same as the other one. It's not like a creamy caramel. Maple syrup. It's sweet, so you definitely get that. It smells like melted butter, like on a wheat bread. Like if you ever been to Cheesecake Factory and you get that little brown bread with the oats on top of it and you put butter on it, it's hot. That's what it smells like. It's a really good smell. They got me with the creaminess and the tobacco, quite honestly. Let's go in for a taste. So this one definitely hits you more with the proof. I mean, a little bit more, right? Definitely, I would say maybe for me, it drinks a little bit higher, maybe like 120 proof. Cherries, vanilla, tobacco for sure. There's a spice there, but it's not like cinnamon. And it's not a black pepper spice. Maybe like a nutmeg. Let me go in for another drink. Have you guys ever had if you go to your grocery store where they sell like all the Lunchables and hot dogs in that area, they sell, or maybe the cheese area, they sell these little packets where it comes with little cube cheese, and then it has like dried cranberries and either almonds or cashews, right? And it's like a snack that you're supposed to eat all together. So if you just take the dried cranberries with one of those nuts, it could either be the almond or the cashews, and you eat it together, that's what this tastes like. That is the taste I'm getting, because you get a little slight nuttiness and then dried fruit, but the dried fruit I'm getting is like dried cranberries. Yeah. And then the tobacco is definitely in there, but not like a tobacco. I guess when people say tobacco, or at least when I say tobacco, it's not like you smoking a cigarette. It's kind of like if you smoke a cigar, the aftertaste, after you finished, you kind of taste that in the back of your throat. Or when somebody's smoking a cigar and you smell it, like that type of taste, right? And that's what I love about the tobacco in the whiskeys. Cherry, caramel, tobacco, wood, vanilla. And the wood is like kind of like a little bit burnt, right? Like charred. A little bit of apple I'm smelling as well. Well, guys, that is my review revisiting these two bottles. But here I have the tasting notes for FAE-02. So I am truly excited for when this comes out. They are saying that the aroma is going to be toasty, sweet oak with caramel and light brown sugar. The taste is going to be texture forward with deep oak notes and spice. The finish is going to be long, balanced, and consistent in texture and tone. And it's going to be cast strength, so around 109.1 proof. So these are, if it's really 109, these are going to be a little bit more proofier than that one, but it's still a good proof. So I'm definitely excited. I can't wait till I see that in my area so I can purchase it, kind of put these three head to head with each other and let you know what my thoughts are on that. But I'm definitely excited, and that's definitely going to be a buy for me and a bourbon that I'm hunting for this bourbon hunting season. So I'm glad I was able to do this with you guys. Sometimes these are forgotten bottles that stay in the back and I don't really go back to them unless I actually see them. So I'll be putting out a video for that soon about some forgotten bottles that I have here. But I did want to go through this and get ready for that new release. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tasted these two? Do you have them? The FAE-01 and the SE4 Pr5. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Are you going to chase that FAE-02? Let me know below, comment below. This video is a little bit long, but hey, we had to talk about a few things. So let me know. Again, please subscribe. That is the only favor I ask of you. But if you're feeling generous, you could always like, comment, click that bell icon, and well, we have a Patreon link. So anything is appreciated. Much love, and well guys, enjoy that whiskey.